Welcome to DMX Canadian Motocross Weekly, presented by Renegade Fuels. Today, Track Check comes to you from Riverglade in Moncton, New Brunswick. They've made a bunch of changes to this track for this weekend's National. They're actually in the process of doing it as we speak. So let's go have a look and see what they've done. So this section here is right after the finish line. They were messing around the other day with the ride day with a sharp right and then a sharp left kind of through the mechanics area here. Now what Matt Lee has done is he had like kind of a supercross section in here. Some of the riders took a look and weren't overly thrilled with it. So it's kind of a work in progress right now. We're trying to figure out what he's going to do. He's kind of lowered the face of the first one and now he's going to try to make more of a rhythm section. So we'll kind of stay tuned. We're losing the light, so he's only got so much time to come up with something pretty exciting. So we'll see what he does. This is the home of the new tower. They actually took this complete building from about 150, 200 feet that way, or more actually, on the far side of the racetrack, the oval track, and they moved it over here. So this will be the finish line tower jump section area overlooking. This will be where Larry McCaw stands and calls the races on Sunday. Okay, now this is the GP section. Lots of us old-timers liked it because it was high speed, lots of action, kind of like the old days. What happened was, though, they were actually going faster than the traffic. We've got a 4-lane highway behind us here. Bikes were actually going so fast they were passing cars. So what they did at a spring race here is they tried this little chicane, but what that was doing was still making them go just as fast, only adding a tricky little section that was actually making it a little more dangerous. So what they've done is they've added this little wall jump here. So there's still a chicane. Now they come in, they have to brake really hard, slow them down before heading into the waterfall section. So should keep the speeds down, make it a little safer, and get lap times up a little bit. All right, right behind me here is the section made famous by Dusty Klatt in 2009 when he actually, instead of doing this kind of double here into the next corner, in 2009 when he did, he actually jumped all the way up to the top of the spot right behind me here. Thus it was named the Klattapult. The problem is for the smaller bikes is coming around that first corner fast enough to be able to make it without getting past and block past down there. The next problem is if you make it, if you have enough speed, you land here. The trouble is you have a hard time making the inside line, which means it's not faster if you can't make that inside line. I actually noticed what they've done is kind of like what they do at Go for Dunes. They've actually built up 2 berms here just after the Klattapult section, so you can now land and just lay it down and try to make that inside turn. So we'll see what happens on Sunday here. Okay, now normally this is the final turn of the racetrack. It's a 180 to the right over towards the finish line. What they're going to try on Sunday is to add, again, it's all trying to get the track lap times a little bit longer. Head up through the trees here, up and around, so you'll be actually making a left turn before the finish line jump. Problem is, that seems to be where all the water drains. So expecting a lot of rain on Saturday, so they're not sure if they're going to be able to run it. It's not going to be run on amateur day, it's only Sunday, but we'll have to see. It'll be a race day decision whether they actually get to use this new section or not. Track. If you look over this way here, this is traditionally where the finish line has been. So you kind of done their marquee jump here, kind of the 100-foot tabletop here right in front of the spectators. So what they've done is they've actually moved the finish line here to kind of give it that big finish line jump feel. So you're gonna watch for some big action here on Sunday. Hey. Get out of here. Hey guys, welcome to Canadian. I can't do it.
So, okay.
Moving on.